Hello, hello, hello to all of my wonderful Libras. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with a very special reading on today. Hope you all are having a great day today, Libras. I know that you are because that's the intention you set when you woke up today, Libras. Yes, Libras. People feel really important when they're with you because you always seem to understand everybody's point of view. That's because you are the scales. Your scales are balanced. Just very balanced, divine masculine, divine feminine, right? Whereas again, even though by default your duality is divine masculine, you are a giver, but you know how to balance your own scales out internally very, very well. And that's key because you do understand both sides of any argument. You're very, very diplomatic. You all are very romantic. You're charming. You all are great listeners. You're fair-minded. You all are idealists. You all are very understanding. You're cooperative. You're gracious. And you're social. Oh, some cards fell out. We're going to leave them sitting right here. We got 3 cards that fell face down, so we're going to leave those sitting right here because I'm quite sure they jumped out for a reason. Not to mention Libras, because you all represent justice. Now, because you all represent justice, that's exactly who God is, God of justice. So the Most High God, we have the Most High God. So I want you to follow me with this here because a lot of people are turned off by scriptures because of church hurt and things like that. But we're going to approach it from a metaphysical standpoint. So listen to the scripture here. Genesis 1:27 says, or it reads, so God created man in his own image. In the image of God, he created him. Male and female created he them, right? So if that's the case, and we know that God is not a man, so the Bible should be read from a metaphysical standpoint and not a literal standpoint, because Numbers, I want to say it's Numbers 23:11 reads that for God is not a man that he should lie. So it tells us in the book of Numbers, still in the Old Testament, that God is not a man, right? But in Genesis it says, the book before the first book of the Bible says that God created man in his own image. Again, it's to be taken metaphysically and not be read metaphysically from a metaphysical standpoint, to be clear, instead of a literal sense. So if you're connected to the Most High God, what does that make you, Libra? It makes you a God, right? Specifically, what God does it make you represents in the Bible? Jesus. So Jesus, we know in the Bible, we're referring to Jesus of Nazareth, Jesus the Christ. You know, the Christ is a title. And so Jesus of Nazareth, who in the Bible is the son of Mary, and according to present day Christian belief, Jesus is the savior of mankind. Matthew 1:21 says that, or reads that, thou shalt call his name Jesus, for it is he that shall save his people from their sins. We know in the Bible that Jesus is fully God and fully man, just like us. So you represent Jesus, right? So in a metaphysical sense, the I in man is the self, the directive power raised to divine understanding and power, which is the I am identity. So when we're talking about I am, Libra, I want you to be crystal clear. You can say this: I am romantic, I am charming, I am a great listener, I am fair-minded, I am idealist, I'm an idealist, I am understanding, I am cooperative, I am diplomatic, I am gracious, and I am social, right? And I am the scales of justice, right? Yes, very, 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 very important that you understand exactly who you are, especially when people come along and they get upset with you and they want to consider you as indecisive, they want to consider you as manipulative, unreliable, lazy, or even superficial, because that's someone projecting low vibration energy onto you, right? And so when we're talking about Jesus, when we're talking about you, we know that Jesus experienced trials, temptations, mental variations that each one of us experience, right? But yet Jesus did it without sinning, right? So this is you having a choice to vibrate high or vibrate low. So when people want to project low vibration energy onto you, Libra, you just continue to vibrate high instead of vibrating low with them, right? Because of who you are. You know who you are. you know that you are a God. So therefore, you don't have to succumb to evil thoughts or evil deeds, right? Let's get into your reading. Most High God in the universe, please give me a special reading. And look at all those cards that popped out. We're going to leave them right there. Every area of Libra's life, specifically in areas of power and intellect, money and wealth, creativity and emotions, spirituality, and where Libra needs to take action. What information do we have from our wonderful Libras? Yes. What is going on with these cards? It's a lot of information that wants to pop out. So you know what? We're going to go with the cards that popped out. Let's put these right here, Libra, and see what these cards have to say. I'm going to call them out for you. We have the Queen of Wands. We have the Empress card, which we're going to put right here. It's a major arcana. We have the Fool card, yes, which is right here. We're going to put this right here. We have the Eight of Pentacles, yes, multiple streams of income. We have the Knight of Swords. We have the Six of Pentacles. Is this something else attached to this? Yeah, we have the Six of Pentacles right here, more money. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Yep, right here, more money. We have the Ten of Pentacles, legacy wealth, more money. We have the Six of Swords. Yes. We have the Four of Cups. We're going to run this relationship down. Yes. As well as talking about the numbers. We're talking about the numbers 6 through 9, as well as the number 72 today. We have the nine of Wands. Yes. We have the Three of Wands. Yep. We have the Five of Swords. And we have the Ace of Swords. Yes. So Libra, listen. Listen. When I look at these spread of cards right here, it tells me a whole lot. So what this tells me, again, remember when I said that you are a God, right? You represent justice, right? The scales, your scales are balanced out. That is why you cannot allow people to come into your space or get too close to you, even though you are both magnetic and also you are a giver. You got to take action in making sure people keep a safe distance, that you keep a safe distance from people until you can see them with your spiritual eye, so that you can really get a good look at them with your spiritual eye. In this instance right here, I'm saying that, yeah, people are highly attracted to you, highly attracted to you, but that relationship was very hostile. You ended up having to leave that relationship. You were very disappointed in the situation, but you chose to leave for your own sanity and well-being. Yes, you were disappointed, but you said, I'm choosing my peace over hostility and craziness. And foolishness. Yes. So when I say you took off and running out of that relationship, you decided, I want to go for what's best for me. And that's the best thing that you could have done for yourself, Libra. Because again, when a person is determined to project their negative energy onto you, then it's nope. You had a breakthrough. The moment that you left, you had a breakthrough. But guess what? You gained a lot of wisdom in that relationship. A lot of wisdom in that relationship, right? This Fool card is attached to the planet Uranus, which is Aquarius's card, right? So you could have been in a relationship with an Aquarius who was acting like a fool. Right? A low vibrating at Aquarius that was acting like a fool, and you're just like, you know what? No, I'm out of here. I am completely out of here. Somebody who could have had Aquarius in their chart, but you gained a lot of wisdom while you were in a relationship, right? And so even though you're not going back to that relationship ever, when I say ever, I mean never, ever, ever. You're also anticipating some kind of expansion. As soon as you left the relationship, there was a period in the part of the relationship where you're just like, okay, well, I'm anticipating some change here. Okay, I left the relationship. Now what? Yeah, now what? Right? But see, while you were in a relationship, you were in rumination mode. You gave it a lot of thought before you left that relationship. And, you know, when you give a lot of thought to a relationship, it's like you really don't want to leave the relationship, but it was getting progressively worse. So you're just like, I gotta go. I gotta focus on me. And this is how you're feeling right now. Yeah. You're feeling attractive. You're feeling magnetic. You're just feeling great about life. Like I said, you hit the reset button. You got your power back. I love this. I love. And not only that, I want to show you something. Let's pick up all of these money cards here, because The majority of the cards here that's laid out here are your power and your intellect and your money and wealth. Yes, those are majority. That's the overarching feeling that I'm getting from these cards. Your power and your intellect back, and your money and your wealth, right? Because there was definitely there was sensual awareness there. There was a deep attraction, a sensual attraction between the two of you all, but it was like a volatile relationship. Person was frustrated. But listen, here you are, multiple streams of wealth. Multiple streams of wealth. This is you, kind of sort of on your grind, just getting things done, creating multiple streams of wealth. Look, creating legacy wealth for you and your kids and grandkids, and for people who you will never meet in this realm. It's powerful. Yeah, you're a money machine, money magnet. Yeah, money magnet. You're an extremely compassionate person, and people want to just give you money, right? Matter of fact, when I say legacy wealth, I wouldn't be surprised if you are famous. You're a person that a lot of people know. Like, you are celebrated by a lot of people. That's what I'm saying, Libra. That people celebrate you. They celebrate the fact that you have this huge heart, that you're a giver. Also, you're very magnetic. People are just really drawn to Libras. And so in this particular situation, you're like, you know what? I'm going to focus on my own interest. I'm going to focus on my own interest. I know I'm a giver. That relationship was just too much drama going on, and I need to just focus on myself. This is where you were in rumination mode. Let's talk about numbers for a little bit. Let's talk about numbers, because numbers are extremely, extremely powerful, right, in the big scheme of things, especially when you're talking about the vibration of numbers. So the number 6. 6 means that once you realize how you can serve other people with passion and joy, you can easily attract abundance and nurturing relationships, right? So in this particular relationship, now I hope it's not an Aquarius, because Aquariuses are amazing people, right? They're a air sign, just like you are, Libra. But if it is an Aquarius, it's a low vibrating one. Like I said, there was a deep attraction here, but just on totally different frequencies. Also, number 6s are givers. They are deeply compassionate. They're loving and they're responsible. Number 6s are very affectionate. They are natural nurturers. They are very supportive. They exude warmth, compassion, and wisdom. They're also healers. They're mentors to a lot of people, and they are advisors. That's number 6. Number 7s, really represent is a person who can bridge anything, making connections between ideas and subjects that seemingly have nothing in common. So when you think about like light and dark, good and evil, seen and unseen, that kind of thing, right? Divine masculine, divine feminine. So because you understand people on both ends, you are able to tap into both sides, meaning you're whole, Libra. It would seem that you can get along with everybody, because you can relate to just about everybody. You can relate to everybody because you have considered both sides of the duality. But that doesn't mean that they know who they are. That's where the frustration comes in. When you know that you are a God and they don't know that they're a God, and they get frustrated because you know who you are and you know how to stand in your power, that's where the hostility comes in. You're like, they're trying to manipulate you by trying to get you to side with them, and you're like, no, I see both sides of the coin, and I'm trying to be fair. I'm trying to be diplomatic in this situation. But number 8 represents an energy exchange of money. Yeah, so that's the number 8. Again, this is you stepping into the vibrations. Doesn't necessarily mean it's your life path number. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's your birth code number. It's just stepping into the vibration of the numbers. The number 9 means that you love to share and uplift, and you do so without expecting anything in return. Number 9s also exude a sense of excellence and authority blended with a humanitarian spirit. Number 9 also means a vibration of courage, love, compassion, and wise leadership. So that's number 9. Let's pull out the oracle cards and see what the oracle cards have to say. Yeah, let's see what the oracle cards have to say. Yeah, so that's what this relationship was about. This relationship was very much about people who were in a relationship together, and it just went south. It just went south. Yeah, it was just too much. Yeah, you had to release that person. Look, number 7 Look at this, 17. 1 plus 7 is 8. Remember, I said what 8 is? The energy exchange of money. But you had to just release that person for freedom. Yeah. Yeah. See this? Song within? Yes. You just feel like your life is so much harmonious without them, without all the drama, without all the, extra. Some people just bring extra into your life and you're like, okay, and you know this is a good person, but you all are just not good for each other. Now let's talk about the number 72, because that's also very, very important. The number 72 is a number of compassion and artistry that arises from your capacity to tune in. This is you being extremely powerful, being able to tune into the God in you and make some final decisions about some things. So whereas they may have called you a person who is indecisive, you were very decisive about leaving that relationship, saying, you know what, no matter how balanced out I am, this person doesn't know who they are, and I'm just going to have to put them in another category, but we have to exist away from each other. Number 72s also have a very high standard and love to learn. Number 72s also have strong characteristics and are equally strong and productive. Number 72 are highly intuitive. Their intuitive abilities and their wisdom are used to bring peace. And so you all like peace that surpasses all understanding. So again, you had to release this person, not just because of money. Number 8 is energy exchange for money, but you had to release this person for your peace of mind, and all the other resources followed. Yeah. So this is what I have for you, Libras. I hope you are having a fantastic day. But then again, I know that you are, because that's the intention you set when you woke up today. Right, Libras? Have a great one. Bye.